Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival Challenge. So first things first, I'm planning on actually buying another field. I was considering it off camera and I've come to the conclusion of just buying another field. So I'm going to grab the plow. So the plan will be we're going to buy 50. I think that makes the most sense. We'll get it somewhat plowed up, and then we'll have 2 fields to be sprayed, right? 2 fields? Yes. And then we'll come back, we'll finish it. That's the goal. The reason 50 or 36 was the one I decided on, it was kind of a simple reason. This has a road coming through it. I'm not going to plow up the road, so that's going to make, the field a different shape. Because my plan is to make this whole piece just a field. So I considered 52, but this should have the largest area right next to us without like a road in it of just straight land. Although it does have some trees in there, but it's not the end of the world. I'm not sure what the other fields next to it are for soil map. I mean, they look to be all right. Some loam possibly being in there. Hopefully the whole thing is loam. You can hope. But yeah, we'll do this for a while. Then we can come in, do a little bit of spraying, kind of mix it up a little bit. Then we'll finish it out like, with some plowing. Yeah, obviously we're getting closer to 25, so maybe it doesn't make sense to continue expanding. Well, I actually could go all the way back to this road, since I do own this piece right here. But with Alma's going to start wrapping down here shortly. Oh, of course, I did that again. I think that one, I don't know exactly when that's ending. I know I have another week of recording as of recording. I'm not sure about anything else. So obviously we'll be having some more survival challenge in there to kind of still do the 4 videos until we hit 25 time, which is fast approaching. We're less than 2 months away as of recording. When this comes out, will be just about a month, probably. So it's coming soon. It's coming really, really soon. Obviously, they've been announcing more crops and stuff. It's always good to see. I'm always for more ways and more crops to harvest. They obviously have a special equipment for them. I know green beans is one of them. There's going to be an extra cost in there, but I'm still very much intrigued into doing it. It's going to happen. We're going to do the new crops eventually. I'll try to plan it so at least one of the series can do it pretty early on or something, but we definitely have a little bit more we could plow up in this side, I see. Then we'll have to go around this whole section. We'll at least do the edges here quickly. That's the most important part, really, of making a field, is putting together the edge of the field. Yeah, I didn't even notice that we owned this small little piece here. So, yeah, good thing I did go with this one, because, I mean, we were able to make the field even bigger than what we would otherwise. It's fairly straight. Oh, don't want to get too close to the road. I do like a small little edge in there in between. Just a personal preference thing. I'll probably clean up that edge real quick. Just to make it look a little bit better right in here. Right down there. I just always prefer the look of having that thin layer of grass in between a road and a field. Just a little bit of a personal preference. I mean, really, this field's going to be similar to how we did the first survival challenge. At one point, it was towards the end, so like episode 60s, somewhere in there. I think we're at, what, 71? We bought a new piece of land, and it just became one solid field. I think this is going to be a very similar situation as that. I don't want to go too close, because we do like to back into there. Oh, I can just probably come at a different angle in the future. We'll try to get this at a nice edge. Oh, I forgot to mention, but I did buy a a back weight for the Massey. It's not the largest one that there is. That's mainly because the largest one caused the front wheels to come off the ground a little bit. So it's like a ton less than that. I think I tried like a 3.5 ton. And this one's like a 2.5. Look at that, nice rounded edges even. Not too bad. I can quickly look at it. At least I can show everyone the one I bought. I bought this one. It's a 2.5 ton. I tried this one. It was slightly too heavy. This one doesn't seem to have that problem. It's more expensive, which kind of unfortunate. That's why I tried the other one first, because I was like, hey, I can get a little bit more weight for a cheaper price. That is a deal I can't pass up, but unfortunately the weight of the tractor couldn't keep the front wheels down. And that's what the front weight, or not front weight, the front loader and everything on there. I wanted a fairly decent sized weight, because the plan is to use that to pick up some cotton bales, round cotton bales. I think somebody just commented on the one that came up as of day of recording about it too. Yeah, you will need a large weight. They said the largest weight in the game, which I unfortunately was not able to do, but hopefully it is enough. Worst comes to worst, I would imagine. Is there weight wheels on here? Yeah, we could put wheel weights on it, which would increase a lot more. So you might still have that issue, the other issue, but maybe there's wide tires I could use too. We'll see. I'm only going to put one bale up there at a time. And we'll use the round bales, which I'm pretty sure I've done in the past, but I think that it was a larger tractor. Probably like a medium sized. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and we'll do a time lapse for a good 10 minutes or so of real time, and then we can go and do some spraying for a little while. So I'll text everyone once the time lapse is done.
Yeah, last night was some kind of war. I'm coming down like a waterfall. I check my phone, but you never call. Lost in the ceiling, caught up in the ceiling. I can't seem to let it go. Locked in this cage, I've been stuck here for days, and I can't seem to let you go. You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown. You let me in, then I pushed you out. Pushed you out. Come let me make up for all these pain. I've been a mess, tied by all these chains. Open my eyes, now I finally see. Shut the key, yeah. Can we be free? You pull me up, yeah. Can we be free? And I put you down. Well, I woke up and saw everything but you next to me. I know that I've been the enemy, but I've had my moment of clarity. Lost in the ceiling, caught up in the ceiling. I can't seem to let it go. Locked in this cage, I've been stuck here for days, and I can't seem to let you go.
All right. So we still got a lot left, but I think we can head over and do 2 fields of spraying. There's not a ton. I mean, 2 fields are a good amount, but it's not going to take very long. We have a fairly large sprayer, so it's fairly quick to do. Kind of curious, is the maintenance gauge that low because of the plow or because of the tractor? I might get it fixed up if it's because of the tractor, though. Yeah, still a good amount left. I don't know if we've done half yet, to be honest. So let's fold that up. Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, it really doesn't look like we've did half. The section left is a lot smaller, though. It's slowly getting smaller because it's slowly, taking away this edge. Oh yeah, that is 100% probably because of the tractor or the front weight, which I don't really know what a damaged front weight would be, unless it's less weight. Not sure what the maintenance would be on that. You just weld more weight on if you lose some? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, we have quite some time until we start having fields ready again. It's kind of weird. We don't have to worry about fields for a while. So really, it's kind of a perfect time to plant another one or make a new field. Yep. Prepare that. I might need narrows. I'm not sure. As I know the canola field, I think it is, we waited another month. We'll see. I may or may not need it. If I only wait 1 month, I don't think I do. Looks pretty short. Yeah, still good. I've gone basically this whole series without actually buying narrows yet. Yeah, if you look at the fields, they're all quite some time from being ready. Obviously, cotton does take a while to grow. Canola takes a while to grow. So the next field that's probably going to be ready is either the sorghum or the soybeans. And they might be ready at the same time. I don't know. I think next month we might do some mowing, get a larger stockpile going. Also, we'll have to get, there we go. We'll have to get that field planted and limed and everything. We'll get the soil map before the end of today. But yeah, that's going to be a fun one to even do lime spreading, I'm sure. And it's a little ways from our multi-fruit buying station. It's not the worst, though. $10,000 does go a little while, it seems. And I know when we bought that section, we plowed up that small piece over there. That was pretty similar. It didn't have much of a need to add pH to it, lime. So maybe we can hope that field has the same. Yeah, both of the grass fields are fully grown. I would think if we do any of them, it might be this one right here, because that is yet to have a harvest out of it. It's kind of nice to get that yield map in there. I think that big piece, so that big field there, will likely do soybeans in it. Especially because we obviously do have some fields now. I think like that one right over there is sorghum. And we normally always did soybeans. So we were going to slightly less probably this time around. But that huge field will be something. We can kind of mix up the crops a lot more. I do want to do that, so we're not just doing the same ones. You know, if we did corn or something, we could do it. We could. Gotta find something to spend our $1.2 million on. I looked again before I recorded this. I was just a curiosity. Do we have things that would make sense to upgrade or could need one? Not really. And you could argue the sprayer does, but I don't know if it's that big of a need. And really, like this sprayer handles our field sizes fairly well. You know, the one that's going to be the worst on is going to be the very large one out there, and that's one field. Otherwise, it's almost a perfect width for a lot of them. You know, you do 2 strips and it's done. Don't have nearly as large of a boom to worry about hitting things either. And it would be, you know, $400,000 to do it. It's not cheap. This one's gonna be kind of tough to tell where I've been. It's just, I think we planted it last month, so it's just started growing now. Yeah, I have looked for things to buy though. If there's anything that's, you know, makes sense. Like I considered a money generator, like a wind turbine. But It wouldn't take very long and we'd be back to this situation again. To be very simple with it, I think we struggled a lot at the beginning because we were trying to continuously get, productions going and expand. So now we've kind of hit a point where all the productions, all the fields are going, we've got good equipment because of that struggle, that we are making millions every year. I think I've probably done a better job on this survival challenge than the first one, on just the making the money ability. Because it was a long start. But once we got going, it started progressing pretty fast. I probably went with a better animal for this than I did then. So I remember right, we did a lot more cows and chickens. But to be honest, money-wise, sheep might be the best one. Especially if you got a clothing factory set up, it's probably better than milk. Obviously, you could, turn your milk into cheese or chocolate or butter, but even then, I don't know if it would make nearly as much money. Definitely in a unique situation. We'll be progressing probably a little bit faster here shortly, obviously. Not sure when this comes up, but we are kind of almost to the end of Alma. Because I've been trying to wind it down that we only have one series to worry about to finish out in November at launch. As I'm recording this, I likely have 2 more videos to do in there. And then we'll be doing 4 of this a week for, I don't know, 3 weeks. But then I have to start, eventually thinking about this and how this is going to wind down. I think once I get Alma all finished out, I'll probably take a look and see how many more weeks it is, how many videos it would be. I could kind of plan it out that way. I don't want it to end too early though. Then I have nothing. I wouldn't have any videos then, and that's not ideal either. I need enough basically for even the first week of launch. Like I've mentioned before, that week I'm not going to be able to record the week of launch. I'm hoping like the weekend after I can. And then I can start doing 25 like immediately. I'm going to need some more help with that week. Probably should check to make sure both of those fields are good. Yeah, those look I did a heck of a good job on them. But yeah, then the goal is to basically make as much 25 content as I can the week after launch. Including I gotta get obviously ahead in this series too, so I can have my recording schedule being a week ahead again. We'll see. I'll make sure and obviously post that on the community page or community tab when we're closer to that. That way everybody knows what's going on. Yeah, unfortunately, unlike Premium Edition, it did not time out just right for me. Now, Premium Edition, I was able to basically lined up with the week after. It was kind of perfect timing. I gotta turn that on again. Unfortunately, not so lucky this time. Well, I think we'll go ahead and start up another time lapse. So we'll finish out this whole field for plowing. Then we'll make sure we get the soil map done. I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done.
You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown. You let me in, then I pushed you out. Pushed you out, pushed you out. Come let me make up for all these pain. I've been a mess, tied by all these chains. Open my eyes, now I finally see. Shut the key, yeah. Can we be free? You pull me up. Yeah, can we be free? And I put you down. You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown. You let me in, then I pushed you out. Pushed you out, pushed you out. Don't let me make up for all these pain. I've been a mess, tied by all these chains. Open my eyes, now I finally see. Shut the key, yeah. You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown. You let me in, then I pushed you out. Pushed you out, pushed you out. Don't let me make up for all these pain. I've been a mess, tied by all these chains. Open my eyes, now I finally see. Shut the key, yeah. Can we be free?
And we're on the final strip. Should be able to finish this real quick like. Get the soil map done. Obviously, I'm hoping for loam. And no silty clay. That is the dream. Whether we'll get that, I don't know. But, oh, just a little bit missed. There always has to be that little bit. Alright, so we'll go in here. I might have to wait for that to show it's been plowed. Just to be safe, I'll wait for it to show it's plowed. So we'll drive back, we'll get this put back into the shed, and then it should be good to go. Alright, so I'll get this put back in here. I don't want to go too far into the cotton field. It does have crop destruction now. There we go. And I would imagine, yep, field is good. Alright, so we'll buy that. I did have to exit out of the game and come back in. It could be better. It could be better. I was right that there'd be some loam just based off of this field and this field, but oh, I gotta buy it again over here too. Just for that small section. It's not great. Yeah, I'd X out of the game because sometimes it bugs out and it doesn't let you buy pieces for like soil maps. I don't know why, but Yeah, we'll have to get the pH up and everything else, get it planted probably next month. I'm gonna assume that'll probably when it'll be done. So, anyways, that is everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.